Hola Chica, welcome back to my channel today. So we are going to talk about all things TikTok, and I am going to break down for you 5 different things that you should consider when using TikTok, how the algorithm works, and just give you a nice jump start into this up and coming amazing platform. So if you want to learn some fun TikTok insight and strategies, just keep watching. With any other social media, we know that algorithms are kind of a mystery and not always easy to understand. And a lot of us base our, usage off of theories and what other people who use the platform consistently are saying. And with TikTok as well, it's no different. The first thing that I want to point out about the TikTok algorithm is that you actually do not have to have hardly any or any at all followers to get views and go viral on TikTok, which we know is totally unlike other platforms like Facebook or Instagram. If you share a post on Instagram and you have no followers, you are not going to get any views or interaction on that post unless maybe you use really good hashtags. But even with those hashtags, your view and your outreach is going to be very minimal because you have no followers. Well, it's not like that on TikTok. With TikTok, we go through what's called a batch theory. So the second thing I want to point out is the batch theory number 1. So when you create a piece of content, that one piece of content goes to a first batch, so to speak, with less people, but more people that may want to actually see the content that you're sharing based off the hashtags you use and the type of maybe trending video that you have shared. So when that audience in that first batch likes, comments, or reshares your video then is boosted in the algorithm and goes into a second batch. And that second batch actually will have more people. It's like a medium-sized batch. So more opportunity for exposure, for more likes, more comments, and more reshares. It's the same type of people in each of these batches, but it simply goes to a larger and larger batch size to continue to spread your content to new audience members who also have like-minded interests as that very first batch had. So with this second and third tips that I'm giving you about the batch theory process, it's important to realize that sometimes it takes time for a video to eventually go viral. I know on some platforms, once a video or photo is shared, it kind of gets buried underneath so much other content. But with TikTok, it's not like that. Sometimes there are certain keywords maybe that you have used on a video and the video just gets hardly any views and is seen as a fail, so to speak. After my own experience and speaking with fellow TikTokers, the next tip I'm going to give you is to not ever delete that video. Continue to keep it on your page because you never know when a certain keyword is going to be highlighted, and that video that may not have received much feedback or views could actually go viral sometime down the road. That could be months or days or weeks. So never delete your videos just because you do not feel like it got the proper exposure, or if you felt like it was a flop. Continue to keep it on your page and just continue making content and practicing what's trending and practice getting used to making videos, and your videos will continue to get better with time. I know, for example, with this video, I shared it and it got so views, not that many, and then literally a month later, all of a sudden I looked at the video and there was quadruple the views and more interaction. So this is a great example of how a video could not be seen as much up front the first day or two or even week that it's shared, but then sometime down the road it could easily go viral and gain more audience interaction and of course more followers for you as a result of that. Just as an added little piece of insight, as we were talking about these batch theories and videos being pushed to go viral that you are creating, TikTok does a really good job of making sure that these videos that do go viral actually coincide with their terms and conditions and their mission. So for example, you will not have a video go viral that has inappropriate content or anything that does not align with their terms and conditions. So TikTok does a really good job of making sure they are filtering that and making sure that appropriate content is actually going viral. Same with many other platforms as well. So throughout these stages of the batch process, your content that you are creating on TikTok can go viral even if you start out with absolutely no followers, which of course we all do on any platform that we are joining and kind of learning and figuring out how to use better. So the next thing that you need to know about the TikTok algorithm is to be engaging with your audience and your followers. So for example, I've been searching houseplants and houseplant care. So I've been searching videos relative to that hashtag. And now when I load and get onto my TikTok account and go to my feed and scroll, there's a bunch of different videos of different creators sharing similar topics of this industry. So when you are creating your videos, think about what other trending creators are doing and what type of videos seem to work best and get a lot of engagement. And then you can create your own video in your given industry to kind of reflect the same idea, but in your own unique way. And this is a great way to kind of choose what type of content you want to see on your TikTok feed, and also to decide what type of videos work best for your specific industry and what sort of trends seem to be coming up and what other creators like you are getting more interaction with. So really quickly, let's hit on this next aspect about the algorithm, and that is authority ranking. So if you are new to TikTok and maybe you have no videos yet, or maybe just a few, be sure that these first videos you are creating are strong videos that really reflect your unique vision and your talent. So the great thing about TikTok is that these videos do not have to be just superb quality. I know with platforms like Facebook and Instagram, especially Instagram, that people come to this platform and expect really high quality content, and it's very competitive and saturated. But that's not the case with TikTok. There are people from all over in their home, on the go, sharing tons of different types of videos, not necessarily excellent quality, but really creative and unique and reflecting their own talent and interest. So consider this when you are creating your videos. Maybe if you are trying to get momentum, think about this as you are doing that. And remember that the platform is set up for new creators, people who want to create and show up, and TikTok provides you with all the tools that you need. It has background music that you can utilize in your videos, fun effects that you can do on your videos, really cool green screen backgrounds, and just all sorts of ways to make your content more engaging and more ironic and trendy and unique. So to tag along with this, just as a reminder, TikTok has delayed momentum. So when you share a video that maybe does not get a lot of views, over time, that video, because of a certain keyword that you used with your hashtag, could actually end up getting views down the road. So remember this as you are figuring out what type of videos to create. Just know that just because a video doesn't do so great at the beginning, that doesn't mean that later on, maybe even months later, you will not still gain momentum and views and maybe even virality from the videos that you create. So the last tip that I want to give you today is related to the For You theory. So the For You theory is in conjunction with the Explore page of TikTok, which is the For You page. And their page is really organized in that it has all the trending hashtags laid out. You can search hashtags and you can find new up-and-coming creators, maybe someone that you don't already follow, to interact with and to support. And by also using the For You page hashtag in your videos, so hashtag FYP, hashtag For You page, hashtag For You, you are gaining opportunity to then be placed on the Explore page and become more seen and more known for your industry and your TikTok account. So utilizing this just like you would maybe on Instagram, being seen on the Explore page, but it's a lot easier, like I mentioned already, to be found on TikTok's Explore page because you do not have to have any followers to be seen and discovered and found, which is really amazing and encouraging as we are learning more about this platform, as it's fairly new as far as, really being a platform that many creators are hopping onto, business owners, etc. It's really important to be near the beginning of a social platform being created because you can learn how to work through the kinks, learn how to make it function best for your own business, and how to market your business best on the given social media platform. And with platforms like Instagram and Facebook, these are very oversaturated. Not to say they aren't still useful, but they have been around a while. And the gold rush has already been found with these platforms. But I truly believe that with TikTok, you have a lot of new opportunities to grow with the platform and use it to bring more growth to your own business and to market your own business. So, as a little added reminder, here are the 5 tips I've given you about the algorithm. The first is you do not need tons of followers or any followers to be seen and found. The second is this batch theory of 3 different batches that your content will go through to be seen by a small, medium, large audience. And the third is this authority ranking. So remembering that you need to be intentional with the content you create and make sure it's reflecting your unique vision and your talent. The fourth is remembering that there's delayed momentum with videos. So do not delete your video just because you do not see success right away. That doesn't mean you will not still see success later on. And the fifth is the For You theory. So utilizing the For You page hashtag and just getting your content more known and out there for your target audience. So I hope these tips were extremely helpful. I love TikTok. Definitely drop your TikTok handle below if you are on TikTok. If you are interested in learning more, ask me any questions you have in the comments, and I would love to learn more about what tips and strategies that you have utilized that have brought you success. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel to see more content just like this. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.